Okay, question number 4. A boat is crossing a river in which the water is moving at a speed of 4 meter per second. So it is moving at 4 meter per second. This is your velocity of the river. Okay, when I put one boat, what will happen? This will also start moving with the same velocity, right? In still water, the speed of the boat is 6 meter per second. The boat is directed. Now, the boat is directed at an angle theta to a line perpendicular to the river banks. Okay, now what is happening is, he says the speed of the boat is 6 meters, the maximum speed it can go. At the moment I say that I put on the boat, I start the motor of the boat, it can move with the speed of 6 meters per second. That's what it tells you. Don't assume that it is nothing but the boat is also moving at 6 meters per second, okay, at any instant. That's not the right idea here. Okay, the boat is directed at an angle theta to a line. Okay, so this is the direction of the boat. The resultant velocity v of the boat is in a direction perpendicular to the result of the river banks. Okay, now you actually make the boat's direction to be kept like this, but the boat is not going to take a turn like this. Okay, this is incorrect. Okay, so boat will always be going like this. Why should it go like this? Resultant, because the direction of the displacement and direction of the velocity both are one and the same. Okay, remember this. Many of you make a mistake like this. Do not assume that it goes like this. Okay, if it goes like this, then I can always say, why should it go like this? Why can't it take a turn like this? It comes here and then go in a straight line. Okay, there's no rule for it. Okay, so therefore this is incorrect. Now the boat will always travel in a straight line, right? Now what we do is, this is your velocity 6 and this is your resultant velocity v. Now since I have velocity 6 here and this is your angle theta, let me write down, let me resolve this velocity. So the component of this velocity along this direction is 6 cos theta is equal to v. Do you agree? So 6 cos theta is equal to v, which is nothing but the resultant velocity. And the component of this 6 sin theta should be equal to what? It should be this vector. See, when the boat is just going straight like this, when can it go? Because already someone is pulling it like this. I'm sorry, it's not we use pull. Okay, pull means it's force. So we say that, okay, when there is a velocity acting like this, the boat should also go like this. Okay, but if it had only a vertical velocity, okay, but it does not have a vertical velocity, it also has a horizontal velocity. So this velocity will cancel with this velocity so that it does not go this direction or it doesn't go this direction, right? So therefore I can now say this 6 sin theta should be equal to this 4 meter per second. Okay, now what we do is, we'll find out sin theta from here. Sin theta is equal to 4 by 6, which is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, what is it we need to find? We need to find the value of theta and v. Theta and v we need. Okay, so therefore we need to get this value. If I get the value of theta, I can get the value of v. Nothing great. Okay, now from here let us first get the value of v. If sin theta equal to so much, I'll have cos theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, which should now be equal to cos square theta is equal to so much, which should be 1 minus 4 by 9, which is equal to 4 by 9 the whole square, which should be equal to 1 minus 16 by what did I do? No, I'm sorry, this is not square, this is 4 by 9 itself. 4 by 9, which should now be equal to 5 by 9, right? I already squared this. 2 by 3 whole square is 4 by 9. So you can have, what is this now? This is cos square theta. So cos theta is equal to root 5 by 3. This is what I get. Now what we do is, let me take this value, substitute it over here. So your where is it? Your v. What's the value of v? V is equal to 6 cos theta. I'll substitute it. So v is equal to 6 cos theta, which should be 6 into root 5 divided by 3, which should be 3 1s are 3 2s are. You get the answer as 2 root 5. It's very easy to calculate this. Let me calculate it using my calculator. Right. So this is 2 root 5. What is 2 root 5? 2 square root, oh I'm sorry, 5 square root multiplied by 2. What is that I get? I get 4.47. So I get the answer here as 4.47 meter per second. 4.47 meter per second is where? 4.4 is nearly 4.5. So these two are definitely incorrect. It should now be either this or this. Now how do I know which is the right answer? That's the next question, right? Now what is the value of cos theta we got? We got the value of root 5 divided by 3. Root 5 by 3, right? So what is the value of root 5 by 3? Once again, let us calculate this. I will not go for sin theta, cos theta separately. Just get this value, root 5 divided by 3 will give me something like 0.74. 0.745 you get. Now we know that cos 45 or sin 45 is always equal to 1 by root 2, okay, which should now be equal to 0.71. Okay, now if it is less than cos 45, if it is less than 45, see here I have two values here, 42 and 48. Okay, if I take 42 for example, if this had taken this as cos 42, then definitely this would have been greater than 0.71, because you know the value of cos theta assumes higher values when the value of theta goes below 45 degrees. Okay, but if it is less than that, if the value of theta is increasing, so definitely you see here this is 0.71, it should be greater than 0. If it is 42, then this should have been larger than 0.71. Am I getting this? 0.745 is larger than this one. So definitely this 42 should be your answer. Let me look at the answering scheme. Yes, its marking scheme is also says it's C. Okay, and if you consider 48 for example, always take cos as an example. If you take 48, then what can happen? Cos 48, okay, let me write it down here. Cos 48 would have had a value, less than 0.71. Okay, but what is my answer? 0.74. 0.74 cannot be less than 0.71. So therefore, this is incorrect. Okay, I go by this. If you have a calculator and you want to work with it, you can determine it easily. Okay, thank you.